Hi, my name is Alyssa. I own a personal assistant agency and I help you build better relationships with your clients. Here are 5 ways to share feedback or sensitive critiques with your clients, and these ways work especially well if you're someone who's in person with your clients, so a coach, a consultant, an assistant, or someone like that. Number 1 is the lead with care and shared goals option. So that's when you say something like, hey, I want to make the most out of our time here, or even I really wanted to make sure that you're getting the most out of our time together. You're just leading with the same goal in mind and just reinforcing that you guys are on the same team. The second is ask for permission first. I feel like we hear this with coaches all the time. So it's like, hey, are you okay with me sharing some feedback? Or are you okay with some criticism? Or is it okay with you if I share what I'm thinking? And this makes the client think that they have a little bit more control over the conversation, which they do, because once they say yes, they know that they've given you permission to tell them whatever you're going to say. The third one is to be specific, maybe to something that's going on, not specific to the person themselves. So for example, I've noticed that we stay away from starting tasks when we only have a limited amount of time left in our appointment. I think that that's slowing down our overall progress. So you're kind of putting the blame on the not having enough time left, even though it's really the client or the person that's making that decision to not start that task, instead of putting the blame on them themselves. This keeps the conversation a little bit objective and avoids any defensiveness on their end. The fourth is connecting it directly to goals that they have shared with you. So maybe saying like, hey, I remember you mentioned that you really wanted to hit this number at the end of the month. You know, in order to do that, we need to break it down to X, Y, and Z. And just keeping them accountable for the goals that they shared with you, it makes you seem more professional and organized and accountable for them and more reliable, because you are keeping in mind the things that they shared with you. And the last is to offer a solution or a next step. So not just pointing out an issue, but giving them guidance to move forward. And this can be as simple as just saying, hey, you know, you seem really stressed today. Instead of completing this that we're working on right now, why don't we take a step back and look at what is overwhelming you in the big picture and start tackling some of those items so that we can focus on this later. And there you have it. I'm someone who hates conflict. I know a lot of people are like me, so it's hard for me to have these conversations, but those 5 ways will make it a lot easier.